This week on CWN, track had their Mathis meet.
And basketball had round 2 last night. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Aaron. Today is Saturday, February 24th, 2023. You're watching Calallen Wildcat News Weekly Review.
You know, boys basketball actually won their first playoff game since 2014.
Yeah, it was super exciting. They went down to TM and they beat the Zapata Hawks by 7.
Yeah, I actually got to cheer there and it was really nice. Congratulations to Coach Burnett and the Wildcat team.
Congratulations to them, and let's start off our show with an infomercial about C-City Work Camp. C-City Work Camp is a great organization within our community. Jay spoke with Mrs. Burkhart and many of our seniors involved in C-City. Here's their words regarding what they do and the purpose of the work camp.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I'm here with Ms. Burkhart. So, Ms. Burkhart, can you tell us a little bit about the history of C-City?
Yes, C-City is a nonprofit organization. It was created by youth directors from different churches. So it's actually a non-denominational project. And they were looking for opportunities to really just go out and kind of be the hands and feet of Jesus and share our resources that they have with their neighbors, and they do that by repairing homes and giving those families who have maybe limited resources or special needs kind of a way to start over. And also it incorporates youth, so it gives youth the opportunity to see what serving your community is like, and it also gives them skills and opportunities to grow. And very frequently, it's a camp that can change students' lives in that process.
All right. Well, let's take it to some students for a little more info. Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I'm here with Joaquin and David. So, Joaquin, tell us a little bit about C-City.
So, C-City is a work camp that goes on from the first week of June. It's going to be June 4th to June 8th. And it's basically a way for the youth to give back to the community and also learn about Jesus Christ. And if you are wanting to sign up, you can either contact Miss Burkhart, Miss Johns, or even go on the website.
Awesome. David, can you tell us a little bit about the overall experience of C-Camp?
So pretty much what it is just a work week of labor pretty much, but it's also a lot of fun while you're there. You either get put on a paint group or a roofing group, and while you're on the roof, the deans will come and spray you with water and have water balloon fights and everything like that at the church. And then you're pretty much just trying to give back to the community as much as you can throughout the whole week with helping somebody less fortunate, helping rebuild their roof or repaint their house.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I'm here with Gabby and Mika. So, Gabby, will you tell me, what is the mission of C-City?
So the mission of C-City is to spread the word of Christ through compassion and the desire to provide gifts of service to the needy when they can't help themselves.
Awesome. So, Mika, what is the overall goal of C-City?
Our overall goal is just to, rehabilitate the homes of the people in need, the lower income housing, and just build a better community and obviously share the news of Jesus Christ and build those relationships.
I'm here with Elizabeth and Grant. So, Elizabeth, tell me, why should the youth volunteer for C-City?
Well, it's a great feeling to help and give back to your community, but it's also good for college applications and volunteer hours for NHS or other organizations like that.
Awesome. So, Grant, I understand you both are youth deans, but tell me, what is the role that a youth dean fulfills at C-City?
So, a youth dean basically helps run the camp and does all the behind-the-scenes work at the actual campsite. They're going to the work sites beforehand and helping getting everything set up and making everything run smoothly as possible.
Now that we've learned a little bit about C-City, it's a good organization and they're always needing new people to volunteer. So if you're interested, make sure to go and check that out. Anyways, that's all for me. Let's take it back to the studio.
I know you did the C-City work camp last year.
Yeah, so we went in town and we just helped repair some roofs and paint some walls last year.
Sounds really neat. Yeah. And CIS is currently taking donations for prom dresses. Miss Timpton has more information.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. My name is Hope, and I'm here with Miss Tipton. So, Miss Tipton, I heard you're doing prom dress donations. So how does that work?
So my class here on campus is room 303. I posted on social media that we are accepting donations of previously used prom dresses. Y'all only use prom dresses for what? One night for a couple of hours. Well, and then after that, they just stay stuck in the closet. So we're asking anybody who has cousins, anybody that has prom dresses just hanging in the closet that they would like to give. Some of our students may be in need for prom this year. So if you have anyone, they can drop them off here on campus in the front. They'll call me to pick it up. Or if you can bring it in yourself, I'm in room 303.
Thank you. Now that's all, and back to you.
And we'll be back with more Wildcat news right after this short commercial break. If you have a prom dress that you would like to donate, then you can contact the high school to get in touch with Ms. Timpton.
Graduation is rapidly approaching. If you are a senior at CHS and you have yet to purchase your cap and gown, please sure to do so. Let's send it back to Ms. Tipton, who has a rundown over senior cap and gowns.
What's up, everybody? I'm Carlos Reyes, and I'm here with Ms. Tipton. So, Ms. Tipton, I hear there's a cap and gown donation with you. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes. Communities and Schools has a program called Walk the Stage. It is where we assist seniors in providing a cap and gown at no cost to them and their families.
And how does this work for them?
So if you're a senior and you still haven't purchased your cap and gown, please come to my room, to room 303, and let me know, and we'll get you all set up. If you can't come this way, I'm in room 303. Go to your counselor and let them know, and then I'll pull you in as soon as I can. The deadline is actually this Friday, but like I said, this year we have 51 students that we get to help, which is I'm pretty excited about because it's always used to be around 20. So we have a lot more students we can help. So if you're a senior and you have not purchased your cap and gown, please come see me in room 303.
Alrighty, back to you.
Most of the students here at Calallen have already noticed the new fence being constructed around the school. Lexi interviewed our head safety administrator to give us more insight about the new fence. Here's information regarding one of the new safety precautions.
Hey Wildcats, I'm here with Mr. Garcia, the safety administrator at Calallen High School. Mr. Garcia, we've seen the fences around the school. Can you tell us the purpose of them?
Well, this is just to add some extra security. Of course, the districts want to take every measure they can to ensure that the students are secure, especially in the morning when y'all are doing y'all's entry. I know y'all seen the weapons detection system that we have set up. I know some of y'all think, man, this is a hassle. I've seen y'all's faces. I've been there in the morning, but trust me, it's for the best interest of the students. Hopefully, whenever we get our second set that's coming, it's going to diminish, the wait time that y'all having to take. But for the most part, the fence that's going to be here is going to be monitored by a police officer every morning. It's going to limit the entry-exit points to the campus. So we're going to have one entrance here as opposed to entrances from all around. Like I said, the goal is to make sure you are safe, to make sure that we have time to get inside the building if there is an active threat that comes. It's going to be able to deter them and for us to start our standard protocol.
For sure. Thank you so much. We're happy you're here. Back to the studio.
The AP Chemistry class continued further investigation into their equilibrium unit through a lab they conducted last week. Let's send it to Sunny and Evan, who covered what the students did within the lab and what all was involved.
Alright, so today I'm here with Evan and Eden. So Evan, I heard you had a lab today. Can you tell me what it was about?
So our lab today, we are going more in depth in terms of the concept of equilibrium in chemical reactions. And so basically, we were boiling the substance, which then mixed with another chemical would make it change colors, and that would be a result of it favoring the product side of the chemical equation. But this equation is reversible, so by then applying it to colder temperatures, it would then favor the reactants and dissipate back into its original purple color. And so, as a result, we understood the concept better of how thermal equilibrium and just equilibrium in general works in chemical reactions.
Oh, okay. So did y'all run into any challenges when you were doing the lab?
Yes, some of the information wasn't as it was shown, so we had to manipulate the variables to make sure the reaction worked proficiently.
Oh, okay, that's great. Now back to the studio.
Some of our band members competed at the solo and ensemble contest on Friday. Here's Maddie with some of those students prior to the contest for more.
Hey cats, I'm Maddie and I'm here with Mr. Velperts. Mr. Velperts, I heard that solo and ensemble is this Friday. What is going to happen here?
Okay, we have the UAL Solo and Ensemble Contest at Texas A&M Kingsville at the music department down there. And students have been working hard through the first semester and first part of the second semester on either their solos or their group pieces like a clarinet choir or a brass ensemble or something like that. They're going to be playing in front of judges, right? And if they get a superior rating, they'll be able to qualify for the state Solo and Ensemble Contest, which is held in Austin right at the end of the year. So it's a big event for us.
Hey Cats, I'm Maddie. I'm here with Josh, Atreyu, Fisher, and Nick. And Nick, I heard that you're doing a solo for Solo and Ensemble. What's the name of it and what kind of style is it?
I'm playing Introduction to Dance by Barat, and it's a dance piece, so has more upbeat and lighthearted rhythms.
That's awesome. And Fisher, I heard that y'all are doing a trumpet trio. What's the name of it?
The name is Earl of Oxford's March.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Don't go too far from the action. We'll have more Wildcat news for you after this commercial break. Now let's take it to Brooke with the rundown on sports.
Thank you, Aaron, and good morning, Wildcats. Last Friday, another one of our teams sadly ended their season. On Friday, the girls' basketball team took on Beeville for round 2 of the playoffs and came up short, closing out the year for them. Here's Coach Spencer with more on how their final game went.
Good morning there, Calallen TV. My name is Logan Braza, and I'm here with Coach Spencer today. So, Coach, we heard that you guys unfortunately lost to Beeville. Can you give us some more in-depth about how the game went?
Yeah, I thought we played our butts off. Kids gave everything they had. That's all we could ever ask for. And Beeville's an extremely good team, a team likely is going to make the regional tournament and have a shot at winning the region and head to state. So they're number 8 in the state and for a reason, and we gave them everything that we could and everything they could handle. And just got a little tired there in the fourth quarter because I thought we played so dang hard. You know, we just ran out of gas, and that's an unfortunate part of sports sometimes. And you know, we missed some shots. They made some shots late and opened it up. So I'm extremely proud of the way our athletes played, and just excited to continue to grow with them as we head into the off season.
Well, I'm great that your team gave it their all and that they will improve later on in the future. And with that, now back to the studio.
The boys' basketball team, however, continues to play in the playoffs as they have advanced to round 2. This past Tuesday, the boys faced off against the Zapata Hawks and defeated the team 56-49. Here's more on the first round game.
I'm here with Taha, boys varsity basketball players. Y'all had a game against Zapata yesterday. How did it feel getting that win?
It was great. I mean, coming off of 4 losses, we had to set something, and especially those playoffs, we needed to win the game. And now we controlled the turnovers, we scored when we needed to, and we kept the game close, and then we won.
So that was your first playoff win for boys basketball. So how does it feel getting that first playoff win?
First playoff win in 9 years, I'm pretty sure. It feels great. I mean, that was our goal from the start of the season, not just to make playoffs, but to also win a game in the playoffs, so it feels good.
So when's y'all's next game and where's it at?
We're going to play Pleasanton on Friday, but I'm not sure about the location yet.
All right, thank you. Now back to the studio.
The team played in round 2 last night against Pleasanton. We will have those results for you next week. The softball team had an incredible performance in last week's Calallen Classic tournament, going 5-1 overall. Jordan has more on the win against GP. Let's send it over to her.
Hey guys, I'm Hunter. I'm here with Jordan. So Jordan, how do you think the game against GP went? And as a pitcher, how do you think you did?
I think we did good against GP. Our bats came through, and we didn't have any errors on the field. And as a pitcher, I think I did good. I didn't have a lot of missed pitches, and I think my team had my back when we got some hits.
Okay, thank you so much, Jordan. That's it from us. Now back to the studio.
We also have a rundown over the rest of the tournament and their one loss against Flower Bluff. Let's check it out.
Good morning, Cats. My name's Emily, and today I'm here with Coach Lentz. So, Coach, can you tell us a little bit about how the tournament and the 5-1 record went this weekend?
The girls did really, really well. You know, we had a tough tournament. We had a lot of good competition that came to our tournament, and it was nice. It was good to see all the girls kind of finally putting everything together. You know, we had some really good showings from some of our freshmen and some of our upperclassmen, and you know, but we got a long way to go. We ended up losing to Flower Bluff 1-0. It was a close game, and you know, kind of hurt a little bit, but it was it's what we need. We need to face that adversity. We need to have that competition so we can get better.
So what's in store for you guys for the end of this week?
This week we're going to Clear Creek ISD, which is in Houston. A lot of big schools, huge schools. We're going to go face some good competition. Hopefully, you know, we get the reps we need, and again face that adversity, have some failure, and learn from it. Come back and work harder.
All right, good luck to the Lady Cats this weekend. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Softball is currently at Clear Creek. They started their tournament on Thursday. We will have the results next week. The boys and girls soccer teams played against Kingsville last Friday night. Both teams had a clean sweep, with the boys winning 11-0 and the girls winning 12-0. Emma spoke with both members of our boys and girls team. Let's send it over to her interview with the girls keeper, Caitlin Villalobos, for more on last week's game.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Caitlin. So Caitlin, I heard y'all had a game last Friday. Can you tell me how that went?
It went really good. We won 12-0, and I don't know. We really liked that game. It was a really funny game, actually. We all enjoyed it, and it was all like a really good one.
Perfect. And can you tell me when y'all's next game is?
Today's a bye week or a bye game, so we play on Friday at Rockport.
Thank you. Back to the studio.
Emma also caught up with Connor Lee for the boys' incredible win. Let's hear what he has to say.
I'm here with Connor. So Connor, I heard y'all had a game last Friday. Can you tell me how that went?
Yeah, I mean, we picked up back where we started. We faced them last time, won 11-1, and now we got to face them again and get 11-0, but we had a way better game this time, I think.
Perfect. And can you tell me when y'all's next game is?
Our next game is this Friday against Rockport.
Thank you. Good luck, and back to the studio.
We'll be right back with more Calallen sports right after this short break. Both teams took on Rockport last night, the boys hosting Rockport and the girls making the trip. We will have those results for you next week. The tennis team had a tournament last Thursday. We interviewed Michaela and Coach Martinez about the tournament. Let's send it to Lexi with them for the rundown.
Hey Wildcats, I'm here with varsity coach Coach Martinez at a tennis tournament. Coach Martinez, can you tell us how the tournament's going?
It's going good. The weather, it's super windy outside, so it's not ideal, but it's definitely, if they can play in this type of weather, they'll be fine when, the sun comes out and there's no wind or anything like that. It's going good so far. We have our students at 3 locations here at Calallen High School, Calallen Middle School, and Tolosa Midway High School.
That's good to hear. And Michaela, do you think that the weather is affecting us playing?
I think it definitely is. We just have to figure out whether we're playing for the weather or for the wind or against the wind, and then just figure it out from there. It's definitely affecting us, but I feel like there's games where we pull through.
Thank you and good luck. Back to the studio.
Powerlifting had meets on both Thursday and Friday. Many of the boys and girls placed top 5. Good job to them. We have a story over the latest on girls powerlifting meet in Orange Grove. Let's take a look.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I'm here with Mika Chase. So, Mika, I understand you were at the Kennedy meet last Thursday. Can you tell me how that went?
Well, I got first, and I deadlifted 160, I squatted 160, and I benched 60. And it was a very good experience. I learned a lot, and I'm excited to go to regionals.
Okay, you mentioned you're going to regionals. How are you feeling upcoming for that?
I'm super stoked, super excited. I know I'm going to do great, so yeah.
That's awesome to hear, Mika. Let's take it to Coach Hofstetter for a little more. Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I'm here with Coach Hofstetter. So, Coach Hofstetter, we had a powerlifting meet for the girls this last Friday in Orange Grove. Can you tell us the results of that?
Yeah, our girls did really good there. We had 4 first place. We had Anastasia Dix place first, Gabriela Garza place first, Sarah Vasquez place first, Abigail Brown place first. Girls had a really solid meet, getting a little preparation, getting it going into regionals.
Awesome. So, congratulations to all those lifters, and let's take it back to the studio.
We also have a story regarding the boys' performance at that past meet in Orange Grove. Here's more information.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I'm here with Luke. So, Luke, can you tell me how you did at the Kennedy powerlifting meet this last Thursday?
I mean, I did all right. I didn't do as good as I expected to do. I missed 4 out of the 9 lifts, so I only got 5 lifts, but I still pulled off first place, and I'm going to just keep continuing to work hard.
Okay, so you said you missed some lifts, but for the ones that you did get, can you tell me the weights you got for each lift?
On squat, I got 455. I missed my last 2 attempts, so I only got my opener. On bench press, I missed my first 2. I got my last of 380. And on deadlift, I got 2 of the 3 lifts. I got my first opener, 495. My second was 545. And then I missed my last lift. That was 585.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I'm here with Coach Hofstetter. So, Coach Hofstetter, we had a powerlifting meet this last Thursday at Kennedy. Can you tell us the results of that?
Yes, sir. We had a really good meet. We went to Kennedy on Thursday, and we had quite a few kids place. Now, for the boys, we had Luke Medina place first, Carlos Rosales placed third, Jace Hofstetter here placed third, PR'd in almost all 3 lifts, all 4 lifts.
Very true.
David Salinas placed 4th, and Guillermo Perez placed fourth. We had a really strong meet. It was a good competition. Lot of PRs in that meet. It was really fun. It was good. It was a good meet to have.
The track team did leave earlier this week for a meet in Mathis. We will also have those results for you on next week's show. And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Let's take it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Brooke.
You know, it's just super exciting for our boys basketball to get that win in the playoffs.
Yes, I know they've been working really hard, and our baseball team is also kicking off their season with their tournament that they have, and they're actually there right now in McAllen.
They're going to do so many good things this year.
Yes, they are. And now let's send it to Candace with today's weather forecast. How's it looking outside, Candace?
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Happy Saturday, everyone. We are looking at some cloudy skies today and tomorrow. Temperature being 68 degrees right now, 17% chance of rain, and the winds blowing from the southeast at 12 miles per hour. Looking further on into the rest of the day, temperature is going to warm up to 75 degrees at 12 o'clock and stay consistent at 4 o'clock, and then drop down to 69 degrees at 8 o'clock. Percent chance of rain also increasing as the day goes on to 4%, 11%, and then 12% at 8 o'clock. And the winds will be blowing from the southeast at 13 miles per hour at 12 o'clock, and then pick up to 16 miles per hour from the east-southeast at 4 o'clock, and then drop down to 11 miles per hour from the east-southeast at 8 o'clock. Looking further on into Sunday's weather, we're still looking at some cloudy skies. Temperature rise up to 80 degrees, 24% chance of rain, and the winds blowing from the south-southeast at 20-30 miles per hour. That's all from weather this weekend. Have a great one, and back to the anchors.
Thank you, Candace.
Yes, of course.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, what is the difference between the bird flu and swine flu?
I don't know, Aaron. What?
One requires treatment and the other requires ointment.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.